Hi, Ilker with ReGen Magazine and FilmRunner.net here at NuclearFest interviewing Angels on Acid.
Well, I would say when we started the project, it was mainly a synth pop, psytrance kind of experiment. We've really kind of embraced more of a terror, psytrance meets metal kind of sound, and our main thing was just not to make everything sound like everything else that's out there. We kind of wanted it to still have a bit of the synth pop, still have a bit of the terror metal. So we basically just wanted to put our own twist on all the different styles of music that we love. The whole goal is for the style to continue to progress, and wherever that takes us, I think each individual song kind of has its own feel. So really, the album as a whole sort of draws the line between the entire, idea that we were trying to come up with. I mean, if you listen to one particular track, it's not enough to really define the sound. We try and keep things very simple. We don't try and put 100 people up on stage. It's just really, really simple. We want to make sure that the audio is as good as possible, that we can still jump around and have energy, but we don't want to have, too many technical issues. So we try and keep it simple, keep it fun. Guitars are our main thing. A lot of the bands, I know that Iconoclast is definitely more, metal. Yeah. So I would say that we're somewhere in between, a lot of the terror stuff and more of the metal. But yeah, so we're somewhere in the balance, I'd say.
You just released your first full-length album, and it's being distributed by DSBP. How did you come to be associated with them, and what more can we see of this cooperation?
He was actually one of the nicest people that actually contacted us personally and asked for a demo.
Tommy T was.
Tommy, yeah, and when we put out the Dominate EP, his main issue was just it needed to be professionally mastered, so we wrote another 6 tracks, got it mastered, and he actually wanted to sign us, but unfortunately, because we were late in our release time, he had already released most of the bands. But he's been very nice to us, treated us great. He said that we're doing pretty darn good under the circumstances, so we're happy. We've sold out of our first order of CDs, and we're proud of that. And we're continuing to build a better fan base, and that's really the whole point in putting out the CD, is not really to blow up immediately, but to sort of get that to the people and put it out and hopefully get some fan base, so when we put out the next album, hopefully we can have a strong fan base. So, well, we're already writing new material. I'm going to wait on the actual recording process. We're writing all the MIDI and guitars, and the next album is going to be a huge step up from this album. So our goal is to get better, to not limit ourselves, and just to take us where the ride's going to take us, basically. I think we have our own individual style, but I would say that we're proud that we are influenced by people, because we were fans before we were musicians. And if it wasn't for people like Skinny Puppy and Slayer and Hocico and all the groups that we really loved, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing now. So we all have a huge, broad, love for different kinds of music. We all love just about everything. So, and he has roots in metal. I had roots in metal before we even started doing any kind of electronic anything. So we love everything, man. And we're proud to be able to be here and do this. And we're still fans. We're not just a band, we're fans. And we love the music, and we're just happy to play with these other bands and do this. That's pretty much it. So I just want to thank everybody for letting us be here. Thanks to ReGen Magazine, to NuclearFest. Thank you to all the bands, and we're just happy to be here, and we hope that we can be out here doing festivals like this and playing with great bands more often.